One of the world's most beloved and influential musicians has passed away. The family of Brian Wilson, one of the co-founders and members of the Beach Boys, made the announcement on Wednesday.
Wilson's cause of death was not immediately released. In 1961, he and his cousin Mike Love wrote the song Surfin'. The pair later recorded the song with Wilson's brothers Dennis and Carl, along with Al Jardine. That group later became known as the Beach Boys. Wilson was known as the creative force behind the iconic band's surf sound. In 2023, Rolling Stone magazine named him one of the 200 greatest singers of all time. He was 82 years old.
One West Michigan man is remembering the music icon with a trip down memory lane. Fox 17 photojournalist Isaac Gould caught up with Daniel Baker, who now owns a piece of the Beach Boys legacy.
Well, this is a 1966 Corvette Stingray that was purchased new by Brian Wilson, the founding Beach Boy. He bought it on July 15, 1966. He called it his favorite car that he ever owned. It's got the old paint on it. It's got the steering wheel, the seat that Brian Wilson sat on, the stick shift that he grabbed and shifted. He sold it to a guy from Jenison, Michigan, named Jim Snyder, and Jim Snyder brought it back to Michigan in 1973. Jim sold it in 1974 to Gary Wallen, who used to be the assistant prosecuting attorney for Grand Rapids, and I knew Gary had it, so I bugged him and I said, if you ever want to sell that car, I'd like to buy it. And he says, okay, and he just smiled. And so one day I'm driving out of town, it's about the 10th of July, 1993, and I see an ad for the car. It says former Beach Boy Corvette. So immediately I call the phone number, which was Gary Wallen's house in East Grand Rapids. So I called there and I said, Gary, Dan Baker calling. He goes, oh, I was supposed to call you when I sold the car, right? I said, yeah. He says, well, what do you want to do? And I went back on Monday and picked up the car. I've had it for 32 years. I like owning it. I like to share it with people. I love the Beach Boys sound and the music, and it's just a piece of Americana, you know. Whenever I hear good vibrations, I just kind of stop, and because I think of him driving this car. It's going to be a different world without him, but we've got his music and the gifts he left, so we can